Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's October 7th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here this morning. We'll get to your fall light forecast in a moment, but first we like to remind you right off the top, we're live on Facebook right around this time every morning. It stays on your feed though throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast, along with a lot of different podcasts we have at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, today you just take a step outside this morning, and it's going to feel very brisk.
Yeah, there's a
chilly out.
bite.
Yeah.
It feels fresh on the lungs.
Yes.
We're down to 37 here in Fargo. That should be our bottom. We should start to rise after that. Sun's now up, and so we should start moving in the right direction. Grand Forks, you have dropped down to 31, which makes this the coldest morning of the season so far for you. You have officially reached sub-freezing. Prior to this morning, it was actually exactly 1 month ago, September 7th was our coldest morning of the season so far. That morning, Fargo fell to 33. We're at 37 this morning, so again, we're not the coldest summer. I promise it'll come at some point. Grand Forks, you fell to 32 that morning, so now being at 31 makes it the coldest morning of the season so far. Temperatures will boost into the 50s today. That's kind of cool. 52 in Forks, 57 here in Fargo, slightly below average for this time of year. Those 50s, though, are paired with a plentiful sunshiny sky and very light wind. So two things that kind of make it at least a little more comfortable when it's only in the 50s for your afternoon temps. I do think if you're out and about later this afternoon, you'll talk about it being cool but comfortable outside. Looks like a good evening for a bonfire and a blanket.
Yeah.
And a glass of wine and Dancing with the Stars.
There we go.
It's an ideal Tuesday night. Looks nice because the wind is light. Now, with the light wind and the clear sky overnight, we're going to fall. We're going to drop our temperatures down to the 20s and 30s tomorrow morning. Right. It's going to be cold. I think tomorrow morning colder than this morning and colder than Monday morning also.
Good to know.
Yeah, there's a freeze warning. It was issued overnight last night into this morning, about 3:30, so hopefully while you were sleeping. Places like Grand Forks, Northern Valley, Northern Minnesota, Detroit Lakes, Parker's Prairie, Wadena, you're all included in the new freeze warning. I read the text through that. Temperatures as cold as 24 is what it's calling for. So we're looking freeze, not only just frost, but anything less than 28 is a hard freeze. And that's possible 24 hours from now.
Things have changed very quickly.
Very quickly. We have just totally flipped the script. Your breeze picks up for Wednesday. That will pump in warmer air. Temperatures make it into the 60s to near 70 for tomorrow. Comes at the cost of the wind, though, so we're going to have a little more leave movement tomorrow. I'd say 10 to 25, maybe gusting up near 30. 10 to 20 for your winds on Thursday. Temperatures remain near 70. That all calms down by Friday. Friday looks nice. Sunny sky, upper 60s, light wind.
Not bad.
Looks like a good day. Yeah, happens to land on a Friday, too, which is always a bonus. We'll watch out for a front to move through Saturday night into Sunday. That's going to bring your next chance at some showers. Details are still kind of wishy-washy, but I see some rain overnight Saturday into Sunday, so could have a soggy start to your Sunday morning plans. Okay, that's about it. Keep the storm tracker app handy. If you're still living on the tomato train, you're trying to protect those, bring them in, cover them tonight, or let them go. Pumpkins, all the same thing. So just a couple. I asked them this morning, my ice scraper is not in my car yet. Is yours? Because there will be spots that probably need it tomorrow morning.
I don't know if I even own one, actually.
Mine might be in the trunk. Oh, do you use your credit card?
Yeah, don't do that. You're going to...
I luckily enough have an underground parking spot, so...
Sometimes, though, I mean, I park in the garage, but sometimes when I leave here, it gets frost because I'm parked outside here. When I leave here, it's frosty by the time I leave here, and then I'm either sit with the defroster for a while.
That's what I end up doing.
Don't use your credit card or use your ice scraper. I think mine's still on a shelf in the garage.
Just blast it with windshield wiper.
Yeah, just as fast as possible. Crank it up. Oh, there's Scott out there with his windshields trying to take flight.
Yeah,
all right, you might need it tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, we had a lot of breaking news for you this morning on First News. Several crashes to tell you about here right off the top. One happened right around 5 at the Main Avenue roundabout in Fargo. It looked like a person was riding a moped and crashed. We could see the driver laying on the road and then being loaded onto a stretcher and into the ambulance. The accident blocked traffic for a bit this morning, but the road is now back open. We are working to get more details on what exactly happened and the extent of the injuries as well.
Also a crash in South Fargo, just south of I-94 near Fargo Baptist Church. It was 2 vehicles, a car and SUV. The front of the car got pretty banged up, pretty badly damaged. Our crew saw 2 vehicles at the scene along with an ambulance. We didn't see anyone get put into that ambulance. It did leave with its lights off. The cars were also towed away. So we've reached out to Fargo Police to get more information on this accident as well.
And we have new information this morning on a different accident. This one, a car landed in a yard. This was on North Broadway in Fargo, near Fargo North High School. It happened around 9 last night. Officers say the driver, 22-year-old Christian Denault of Fargo, lost control and hit a tree. He suffered minor injuries and was cited for failing to control his vehicle.
The North Dakota BCI is investigating the death of an inmate at the Walsh County Jail. The Sheriff's Office in Grafton says the inmate appeared to suffer from a medical emergency around 10:30 on Sunday morning. Deputies, correctional officers, and first responders tried to save that man's life. He did not survive. His name is not being released until his family is notified.
A tragic story involving a horse that was accidentally dragged down I-29 just south of Fargo, not far from the Oxbow exit. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says the door on the back of the horse trailer somehow unlatched. It's believed the horse fell out, but a halter or harness on the horse got hooked on the trailer. The horse was actually dragged for about 2 miles before it broke free, but it had already died from the trauma. The State Patrol and county units helped clean up the scene and the lane where the horse had been dragged. State Patrol says the driver was from Iowa and had been at a rodeo in Mandan over the weekend. He didn't even know that it was happening until it was too late. No charges are expected.
Oh, sad story.
Yeah.
Today and tomorrow, people will get their final chance to argue against special assessment charges in Horace. We've been tracking this story since August when it kind of came out. It's been pretty big controversy. A few homeowners actually say they owe more than $100,000. So tonight, the Horace Special Assessment Commission will be hearing objections on 4 of the 7 projects that have these special assessments associated with them. The remaining 3 will then be taken up tomorrow. So anyone who wants to speak must file a written appeal ahead of time. Both meetings start at 6 o'clock at the Horace Meeting House.
Hot Mike with Dom Izzo coming up this morning. Hot Mike is on the road today as the college basketball season is closing in. It's Summit League Media Day. Dom will have interviews with the players and coaches of NDSU, UND, and SDSU basketball. Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra, and a special hour from 11 to noon on WDAY Plus.
Yeah, how about that? Don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, you can get an all-access pass to our website, inform.com. Just go to inform.com/subscribe to get that deal.
Join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered starting at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight.
And we're back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7, so we'd love it if you could join us then.
Have a great day, everyone.